Hello, global people. Who's ready for another culture moment? Today, quick shout out to one of my friends and sparring partners in life and business, Bill Courtright. So if you're watching this, kudos to you, Bill, because he posted on social media the other day a quote that is loosely based on Simon Sinek's work. People do not buy what you do or what you sell. They buy why you do it or why you sell it. So read the book Simon Sinek, Start With Why, because if people do not know why you do what you do, then they have a hard time connecting and relating to that. So do you know why I do what I do? Let me tell you. I'm originally from Germany and I live in the southern United States. My history, my country's history, is really spotty when it comes to dealing with otherness. If you look at German history of the 20th century, you will quickly find out that my grandparents' generation was very efficient and very good at not getting along with people who were different. In fact, they systematically killed millions of people, 6 million of which were Jews. So that messes with a generation, with generations of people in my country. And if my job, if my work, which means connecting people across differences, if my job is successful, then I have done a little tiny piece of the puzzle of making the world a bit better than I found it. So that's my why. And it morphed because now I live in the United States, a country with similar demons. No, they're not comparable to that of the Holocaust. However, look at the genocides the European settlers inflicted upon the native populations of this continent, and look at the 400 years of forced labor, of enslavement in the United States, and how the country is still recovering from that, and sometimes I would argue failing to recover from that. So we're still dealing with otherness, with difference, with different mindsets, different views of the world, whether it is in the United States, whether it is in Europe or anywhere else in the world. So why do I do what I do? Because I would like to see people be successful in connecting in light of difference. Be successful despite behavioral disconnects. Be successful and be human beings together, whether we believe in this God or that God or in no God at all, whether we'd like to be more individualistic or more group-oriented, or whether we would like to argue in a combative, confrontational style, or whether we'd rather avoid confrontation at all. And I want people to be successful together regardless of the color of their skin and regardless of the size of their bank accounts. So that is my why. And if you can connect with that, then we'll talk.